Greetings, brothers and sisters. This is your brother, your friend, Tori Muhammad, your digital content strategist, coming to you again with another great episode of Black Business Matters. Today, we feature Nicole Frierson, the owners of Doughboy Chicago. This is an amazing couple. This is a delicious restaurant. So they're going to give us an actual virtual tour of the restaurant during the interview. So you can't miss this. It's a new restaurant that is opened during the pandemic, during COVID-19. So you know it's a story worth telling, and you're going to hear it here on Black Business Matters.
Sean Michelle's homemade ice cream is the only place to go when the ladies crave delicious old-fashioned homemade ice cream. Their vanilla tastes just like Grandma used to make it. With over 35 flavors, all made with the freshest ingredients, Kathy has never had banana pudding ice cream this good. It's homemade ice cream the way you remember, and Sean Michelle's doesn't upset your stomach. Enjoy in-store or take it to go. Sean Michelle's. Fall in love again.
First-time customers, buy one, get one free.
All right. So, man, as always, man, we bring to you some amazing people to interview, and this is our long lost brother and our sister. They are back in the food business. They gave us a huge, I don't want to say tease, but they gave us a good sample over on 87th Street and Mary Nook. And then they were over at the Woodline for a period. And, you know, those of y'all who, you know, stayed plugged in, y'all was probably getting the home deliveries and all that and picking up stuff for catering. But back to an actual physical location. Doughboys is back in the building with the spaghetti, the favorite. Man, so we're excited to have Brother Doe and his wife, Nicole Frierson, on Black Business Matters. What's up, family?
What's happening?
Hello.
Pleasure.
Man, how are you all doing?
You're doing well. Just looking to, get back out here, reestablish ourselves over here in the Grand Crossing community. Be it that this new time that we're living in is a little different. So our rolling out has been adjusted, which we'll say in that regard. But nevertheless, we're here. We're ready for the delivery and the service to the people and give them what they need.
Yes, sir. And people, I in the Latino world, they use the term huevos, right? And that's somebody who has gumption.
Yeah.
Huevos is actually translated for eggs, and it means right.
Yeah.
Right. So. But the courage, you all as businesses and some restaurants have closed down at least for a period of time. Some may not be able to make it back. You all are opening up during a pandemic. Man, what was it? Are y'all courageous or are y'all crazy? What's going on?
I'd say a little bit of both. You gotta have a little bit.
You gotta be. That's the entrepreneur spirit right there. Crazy and courageous.
Yes, indeed. Got to have the fight, the drive, and the spirit, which we have. So it's been different, But the thing that me and Nicole have been able to sit back and think is the most important thing to be safe and to make sure that we're being consistent. And what I mean by that is thinking outside of the box as far as being able to deliver the food via the online services, be able to hand off the food as far as pickups, and just also being innovative as far as not being able to let our customers in per se to the physical location, but still be able to facilitate the order taking, the delivery of the actual product, and being able to love our patrons from afar. With our food and also, with ourselves as well.
Mm-hmm. And of course I'm saying it with some humor, but y'all are not new to this. Y'all, like I said, you all have been doing, you got a clientele, you got a customer base, You got people that love you all. Everything from that fish to the spaghetti, to the drinks, to the punch, the Judy punch, right?
Juice. Yes,
The
sir.
Judy juice, right? So, and I see some of the decor reminds me of 87th Street. So I'm gonna ask y'all to give us a little quick tour in a minute. But
Sure.
for those who are unfamiliar or those who maybe, their memory ain't that well, man, talk about some of the main items that you all sell that are crowd favorites.
Well, we got a couple new ones too. So we've been in the lab in this time of being away and being able to bring some new things. But of course, we have our fried chicken, our catfish, which you can get a variety of ways: jerk, fried, and also grilled. We also have a new favorite here, our jive turkey dip, supplied by our brother David Fuller. We in partnership with him and bringing some of his good, delicious offerings as well. We also again have the spaghetto made with ground turkey and Italian turkey sausage. Also have a vegetarian option now called veggie dough, which is very similar to the spaghetto, but it's all made with vegetables. The Judy juice, of course, we have. We got our dough fricing turkey sliders. So we've kind of taken the turkey burger, make it down to the slider size, and offering that as well. The jerk chicken salad, grilled chicken salad. We got our Doughboy dogs. We got our wingettes too. We got a new menu, our balling on the budget menu. That's for our customers, the wallet-friendly options, some of our various options. So we got some of the old stuff, but we got some of the new stuff too. And we're definitely looking to bring it to the 71st Street market, and also as we've been doing it, giving it to Chicago.
Right. And you all are located on 71st Street, on Calumet, right?
It's 352 East 71st Street, right between right in the middle of the block, right between King Drive and Calumet.
Man, beautiful. And you all been eyeing that location for a while. I'm happy to see that it came into fruition. And so what are some of you talked a little bit, of course, about the things you all have been doing and continue to do. But what are some of the unique challenges with relaunching in the physical location with this pandemic? And how do you see yourself moving forward? Is it, as the restaurant, are you going to put a lot more attention going forward into delivery? Is it, how do you think people are going to start responding? Man, and they talking about 2021 before they are, people really probably going to major events again, big events.
Well, we are kind of going along with now what is called this new idea of being a virtual restaurant. So we are putting our offerings on Grubhub as well as DoorDash. Those are who we started out with. And then we just have the call-in, prepaid orders is what we're taking right now. So we're definitely trying to go with this touchless, contactless model, basically. But I think that is going to be the new way, and it's working. It's worked very well for us for our grand opening weekend. We had a lot of great responses. We were even told, you guys are doing something right because of the layout of how we had a table set out. We're basically, wearing our gloves, making sure that, it's really contactless at all angles. So I think that is the new wave, probably, and we're going to add some more delivery options to our list. But right now, this is kind of the way that we have to do things. So, we're hoping that people understand that. And I think they do for the most part. They want their comfort food. So they're going to come out and they, like I said, we gave them a number of options that they can choose from other than just calling in. So.
And the other thing I would say is we have to be diligent as far as looking at the data. Looking at what the data is showing, as far as not so much just the restaurant industry, but also looking at what consumers are doing with their disposable income. And in these days, the disposable income is limited, and the choices that individuals have, they're a little more decision oriented with spending. The frivolous spending, I think, is out for a while. Be it that we can't be in the large environments with people, you know, so pretty much people want to be able to get the same comfort they would do going into, say, a restaurant or going somewhere and sit down, getting a bite to eat, but now just having to eat it within the comfort of your own home. And again, we have to be diligent looking at the data, seeing what's going on, and being flexible to make the changes along the way as well. I think the biggest thing that a lot of individuals in the industry that's done this for a while, the biggest thing is shifting a paradigm of thought, you know, because if you don't do that, it kind of limits your ability to be creative and be innovative in this time. Another thing I would definitely see and want to see is individuals taking advantage of the delivery options and maybe branching out there, not so much like maybe the Uber or the other delivery services, but maybe looking at opening up their own type of delivery business in conjunction with some of the other small businesses to get, you know, a bigger piece of the pie as well.
Right, that's right. Opportunities solve a problem. Opportunities are right there, man. So, you know, I'm looking at the wall right here, and you know, I'm reminiscing, man. If I had stayed with my rap career, I might have been on that wall too.
We got a spot for you. We got a spot for you.
Let me get my bars together, man. See if I can go platinum real quick. Man, but give us a tour, man. What does the new space look like? Let us know where you.
Okay, let me virtually give you a tour here. Let me flip it around. Give me a minute here to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Okay, switch the camera. Boom, here we go. So, again, this is our wall of fame. I had a lot of these pictures over and pop-up drop-off, but, you know, I've also added some new ones. You see my man here, our fallen soldier, Kobe here, got him, put him up on the wall. You know, got brother Killer Mike, a young Killer Mike on the wall, of course, Nipsey on the wall, Chicago's own J Hood. So we got, you know, a little bit of everything. And my thing is, I've always wanted to be able to show individuals when they come into Black-owned establishments, there's a little bit of our history. Not so much a museum or anything like that, but these are some of the individuals that inspired us in our childhood, in our teenage years to, you know, kind of want and see more. So we want to put it on the wall and be a conversation piece for individuals when the time comes to come inside to look what's going on. Got a custom-made bar that we had made through our carpenter, Mr. Greg. Shout out to him. He got down and custom-made a bar. This is the front of the location here, and when individuals are able to come inside, go right to the front, and our cashiers will be able to service in that regard. Step over back here to the cashier area. Keep some of our slides and just feel like be able to, you know, facilitate the orders here.
Yo, talk a little louder. Talk a little louder.
That's a little better. I'm sorry.
Better. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but this is a special painting here. This one my mother gave to me when I was 6 years old, called Puppy Love, by an artist named Don Miller. And it's been with me since then, and keep it on the wall. Of course, we got the Honorable Tupac Shakur as well. This is back here where we rock and roll and make all of our tasty, delectable treats. Like I said, all of our options, fried, grilled, and jerk. And we make everything fresh to order, 15 to 20 minutes for everything. But you know, this is a beautiful space, brand new constructed. Also, we again were recipients of the NOF funds back in 2017. So it's been an ongoing project, and very grateful that this was able to come to fruition. It was constructed through a Black-owned contract with Genesis Construction, and lot of the work that he did. And we just can't wait to let everybody inside to see what's going on and, you know, at least be able to see the inside. But for right now, we just got to serve and love from afar and, you know, just have to do it in those surroundings. But, you know, we're going to continue to rock out and, you know, just a new way of doing things. That's all. And we're going to keep learning, keep striving. This is going to pass us, you know, sooner or later. It's not going to go on forever. But, you know, that's where that diligence and that kind of stick-to-itness that we should continue to have is going to push us forward as well.
Man, I love it. And, you know, if you all take a look back when you all first started, right? You all made a transition. Man, yeah, that's better, much better. You all made a transition from being employees to having your own business. What was the biggest shift you all had to make? And man, and it's so great that you all are doing it together, because it makes, you know, more than one mind working together helps to solve problems when you're trying to do it by yourself. So what are some of the biggest, either one big shift you all had to make to really make this work, or was it just natural and easy?
I would say it was just a mindset of being independent. You know, when myself, I worked in corporate America in educational sales did that for 15, 17 years. And, you know, the ability to kind of walk away from it. I won't say walk away. The industry changed, and I was, you know, given those walking papers, which was fine. You know, and then, you know, after that, you kind of step out on faith. You believe in your ability, you know, the time and energy that you put and pump into a corporation or another business that's not your own. Sometimes, if it comes to an end, you look back with regrets as far as the energy, the innovation that you may have poured into them versus pouring it into yourself. So the reward that I definitely get out of Doughboy Chicago is being able to create, control the narrative in a sense, and also be impactful to the community. You know, that's the biggest thing. You know, we complain about what's going on in our communities and not having this, that, and the third, but unfortunately, we sit on the sidelines and, you know, just complain. When you become a part of a solution, or you become engaged into the streets, you start to see the results. You know, I want individuals to be able to come into Doughboy Chicago and see faces like their own that own and operate a business that's giving you quality food. You know, we don't have a lot of quality foods in our communities, you know, especially in right here on 71st Street. I would say that, you know, when I first decided us moving over here, you know, I looked at the scope of the land. It's not a lot of options. And I think the most rewarding thing is being able to give our people some good stuff, and it's going to be made with love every time they go out the door. You know, so like I said, when you take that and make that decision to spend your hard-earned ends, we want to make sure we're giving you a product that's worth it.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful,
yeah,
beautiful.
Absolutely. And I think just being a business owner, we had to be able to show our creativity, have an open mind, because we definitely had to come into this, especially now, with a different mindset. But, you know, we're able to be creative and show how we would like to represent the community and how we would want them to be a part of our journey too. So I think that we've had to do some different things in order to make this work, but our drive and the fact that, you know, we both have been in lines of management most of our, you know, careers, we were able to put that over here And then just keep in mind that we both have a servant's heart, and that's the reason why we're doing this from the beginning, was because we want to serve. We want to give the people what they want. During the time that we weren't open, we were getting requests all the time. Are you guys open? Where's your food? You know, so that kind of love and support definitely helped us to get this open, and we wanted to make it happen, and we just kept at it to get to this point today, and we're so happy and excited to be here right now.
Man, love it. What's your favorite, you all's favorite or most impactful book about business that you have read?
Book about business. You know what, Sheree? I wouldn't say so much it's been a book about business. Myself, I stay engulfed in Forbes, New York Times, Wall Street Journal. I'm an avid watcher and listener of, AM 780, 1390. I love to listen to the information and try to apply it as soon as possible. I want to kind of hear it, soak it in, and then try to apply it within the parameters of what I can control. Like I said, I've done management for a long time, and I know the importance of being able to provide customer service to individuals, because it's always a choice. No one has to spend their money with you. And individuals and businesses that operate in that manner where they really don't care about the customer or their values, they're either going to be obsolete or, they're going to lose a lot of the market share, because now it's even more strenuous on the taxpayer's dollar, and if you choose to spend it with someone, make sure you're going to get something in return. And my thing is the reward I get from delivering the food, from as far as cooking it and putting it together to serve it to the people, is I want you to go home or wherever you see fit to eat the meal and enjoy it. Talk to it while you eat it. Like, hey, this is some real stuff here. Look at yourself in the mirror. Like, why have I not had this on my plate in the past? And then go tell somebody about it. That's what keeps us driven. And the downtime that we've had, not being in a brick and mortar, we've been able to go out to various parts of the city. We were lucky to be working with FUDA this past few months. And with FUDA, it's the opportunity to go into different businesses and corporations, most of them being downtown, and be able to kind of pop up and set your food up. So we were doing that all over the city, down at the Groupon building, also at Northern Trust Bank, Cook County Jail on 26th Street, Capital One Cafe. So we've had a different market as far as the individuals we were used to in the past. And everybody's telling us the same thing. We got some good stuff going. And that drive that we have, it continues to get fueled when you get feedback from your hard work, and it just keeps the fire in the belly to keep going. And we're going to continue that. We're going to keep. Hopefully, once this is all over, said and done, we want to hire individuals from the community to come work with us, be a part of our journey as well. We want to, maybe a year or two, be able to open up other locations throughout the city, throughout, different states. We're looking at that as well. So we got something good. So we want to continue to do and put it forward and give it to the people.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Glad to see y'all reemerging on 71st Street. And, I'm going to follow y'all wherever y'all at and come get me some spaghetti and some fish. And so we appreciate y'all and we love y'all and looking forward to, stopping by real soon.
Yes, indeed. 352 East 71st Street. Again, stumble right in between the blocks between King Drive and Calumet. You can call your order in. We'll get it ready for you. Right here, 872-244-7592. So look forward to seeing you soon, serving to you even sooner. And Terry, we thank you very much for it as well.
Yes, thank you.
For sure, man. All right. Love you all. Appreciate y'all. And we talk to y'all soon.
It's not a party until a Sean Michelle's cobbler is served. Our peach, apple, and blueberry cobblers are homemade with only the freshest, most delicious ingredients. The cobblers are grandmother approved, and with just one taste, you'll be doing your own happy dance. But wait, there's more. Pair it with our homemade ice cream for the perfect a la mode. Call Sean Michelle's to order yours today. Sean Michelle's homemade cobblers. Fall in love again.
The Black Business Matters Show is produced by Bean Soup Times.